Hi everyone, it was really exciting. Today was delivered to my front door the brand new We Are Memory Keepers Evolution Advanced. This is their second version. The original Evolution by We Are looked a lot like the Big Shot. But what they've done with the Evolution Advanced is they have combined the features and portability of the Cuttlebug and the Big Shot all into one. They've also simplified the way of cutting and embossing, especially the thin metal dies like Nestabilities dies and the Dynamics dies, by simply leaving it to the turn of a dial instead of having to remember and switch out a lot of different plates. So this was the special kit that was released on HSN. So they're the very first shipments of this particular style of the Evolution Advanced. They should be in stores by the end of this summer of 2014. So in this particular kit from HSN, they packed a whole bunch of other items along in with the Evolution Advanced. So I'll open that last since it takes up so much room. And I'm sorry, I am filming off of my glass table just so that I can show you the suction part on the bottom of this and how it doesn't move as you attach it to your table. So some of the little things that came with it are the Quick Stick, which you also probably received with your Silhouette Cameo if you have one of those. But it's the We Are Quick Stick, so it makes it really great to pull off those little pieces off of the mat and to position them. So it's really great. I love that tool. And then it also came with two embossing folders, and this one is called Butterfly. Now the neat thing about their embossing folders is they are not based upon a card size like the A2 card size, but rather they are 6 by 6 and they have a grid on them. Let me see if I can open this. I tried to pre-open several things so that this wouldn't take too long. Here we go. Alright, so here's the Butterfly one, and again they have a nice placement grid on these, and they're just like your other embossing folders except for their size. And they have the We Are logo on them. And then there's this other one which kind of has like a medallion feel to it. So those are 6 by 6 squares. Now the other nice thing that comes with it is the letterpress kit. Now this may look familiar to many of you, and you may have it. Letterpress has actually been around for a while in this format. They were actually purchased by We Are Memory Keepers, I believe in like September of 2013, somewhere around that time frame. And I think just the platform of We Are Memory Keepers in the way that they do their marketing and the way they do their advertising is really going to help letterpress take off in a way that it wasn't able to before when they just sold at like Hobby Lobby. So inside of the letterpress kit, it comes with the platform, it comes with inks, and it comes with rollers. Everything you need to get started. So here on the back of the box, it kind of gives you a nice overview if you want to click pause to see exactly what comes in the letterpress box. Now at the stores, this is sold separately. This box alone is usually a retail value of $79.99 just for this particular kit right here in my hand. Just this one box. These are all the accessories. And the instructions. So in this baggie here is the clear acrylic plate that you put your dot of ink on, and then you spread that ink. There's a lot of demonstration videos, and I will be demoing it on my channel as well. But just to give a synopsis, these are the inks. This particular kit comes with teal blue, hot pink, navy, orange, and silver. And they had demonstrated, for example, on HSN, blending the teal blue and the hot pink together, and you get a really nice, rich, dark purple. They do have other colors available on their website coming soon. And these look small, but it only takes a small drop of this ink for each project. And so after you put that drop of ink onto the clear acrylic plate, you use your little roller and just spread out that little pea-sized drop of ink, and then you apply it to the letterpress plates that you have. So these are the wipies to clean off the plate itself and the ink base and other surfaces that may get the ink on them. Then the package comes with phrases and designs that you can start using the kit immediately. So I don't want to lose any of these. They're really tiny and they're clear. So bear with me here for a second. So first here you have the little typewriter, which is really cute. And because of the way that it's made, there's a double color feature that you're able to do with that. So this is the base of the typewriter. And then these are the little words and phrases that can go in the top of that typewriter. Thinking of you, love you, awesome, noteworthy, hello. They are really, really cute. And thank you. Okay, so that was one part of the typewriter. Here's the other part of the typewriter. And so it's a two-step process to make this typewriter two separate colors. Then you also get a texture plate, so if you just want to add a design on the back of one of those, that is what this one is for. These are the little strips to place on the tops and bottoms of small phrases like these, if you're just using these phrases on your card, so that when you take the roller, you go right across the top of this without getting ink all over your platform. So those are those pieces there. Then they have the foam pieces. These help for the placement. The foam pieces help with the placement of those pieces onto the letterpress platform, so they give you a ton of those. And also cotton cards. So the silicone that's in these particular types of inks dry almost instantly when they're applied to cotton cardstock. You can use it with any cardstock, but this is the one they recommend. So now let me get out the actual letterpress itself. Sorry, I'm trying to get all these little pieces so I don't lose any. So this is the platform of the letterpress that actually goes through your machine. And it's on a hinge and it just opens very easily. It's a pretty heavy top. There we go. Solid acrylic top, and some of your items go on the lid, and your card base goes on this portion here. You close it on top of each other, run it through the Evolution Advanced, and you have a letterpressed card or invitation. Alright, so that's the letterpress kit. Now last but not least is the actual Evolution Advanced itself. So let's try to pull it out of here. Sorry, I had to splice that little second out. It's actually my free custom printing plate coupon with my unique code. So I did have to take that out of the video. But this is the Evolution Advanced inside of the box. So you'll see here's my hand, and that's the entire width of this machine. So I'm just going to pull straight up and get the styrofoam off and put this down on the table. Alright, so I have pretty small hands, but this is easy enough for me to hold on to and reposition around. Now you'll notice, like the Cuddle Bug, if we turn it on its bottom, it has the little suction feet there on the bottom. So as we place it down and we put down these two sides, that will cause it to suction to our surface, and now I cannot pull it off of my table. It is firmly footed and it's not going anywhere. So that's the nice thing about the portability of this particular unit. Now what they also did was they built in storage into these sides right here. So here's the handle, and this is pretty neat too. You know what? I think I'm going to have to turn this around because I think I have it the wrong way. At least for me, being a righty. Let me lift up. Turn it this way. Push it back down. Again, it won't move anymore. Here's the handle that came out of that storage compartment, and it just attaches to the side. With a click of a button, it attaches on. Now they are releasing a electric motor that all you do is remove this handle and snap on the tiny electric motor. I believe that electric motor is $71. Supposedly this is a lot easier to run through for those with dexterity issues, or maybe like with arthritis. It's supposed to be easier to run through than, say, the Big Shot because of the technology in the crank. So it's up to you, and it's optional if you want that additional motor on the side or not. So both sides of this machine have compartments that open. One is for storage. For example, you can fit your dies in there, and then the other side is for your handle for when you're carrying it. Now this is what makes it different. Lift it up all the way. On the side right here, this is what really makes it special. You use this die to use those numbers there with their chart to go with specifically what dies you're using, or you can also turn to the left and use that as your gauge of the thickness of the paper that you're working with, and whether you are die cutting, letter pressing, or embossing. So it makes it very simple. And again, it just opens down. So you can leave it open on your surface like that, or you can fold it up for storage. So this is the beauty of the technology behind this particular machine. It really reduces the confusion of the number of plates and where the plates go and everything else. So first you have the regular platform, and this platform is meant and built to last. It is solid, and you never turn your die into this plate. Your dies are always going to go up. Let me try to back up just a little bit here so you can see how it fits into the machine. So that's the main bottom plate. So if you're not using your Sizzix dies, you'll notice it's about the thickness of those Sizzix dies. If you're not using your Sizzix dies, you would use this platform. Then it also has the nice rubber mat, and that is for those metal dies that you have. So here you would put your metal die face up, put your cardstock put your rubber mat, and then there is also the self-healing mat. So this is just like the craft mats that so many of us have, and so these are supposed to last so much longer. Instead of cutting into a cutting plate, we're actually cutting into a self-healing mat. Now how smart is that? So that goes on there, and then it just rolls through the Evolution. So this is the platform that comes with the Evolution Advanced when you purchase it. Now something that may be different is these particular metal dies. I don't know if this was only for the HSN special or if the boxes that are being shipped out will have a different die set. I know it will come with a die set, but I'm not sure which one. So this is the one that happened to come with the one that we purchased on the release day on HSN. So those are really cute, and I know I can definitely use those for Project Life. Now, separate from this, let me come back. I did get one other thing, and this has already been at Michael's and Joann's for quite some time, and it was released under Lifestyle Crafts even before they were purchased by We Are Memory Keepers. And what this particular set is the magnetic set. So the platform is pretty much the same of exactly what I showed you before. It comes with its own separate style of dies. The only difference is this plate right here. You'll notice it has this these holes on the bottom. It is magnetic, so that makes things a lot easier. It also comes with this plate right here, and this extra thick one here. So these may be like adapters for some other machines. I'm not quite sure. I still have to look up on that since this was actually released before this was. I don't believe I have to use all those mats. I believe I'm down to just the one mat again as I was with the other. But the difference is this particular plate, you'll notice the one that came with the machine is gray. The magnetic one is blue. So if I take these dies out, you'll see it sticks and it doesn't go anywhere. So it's great. You can just stick it right there and then put your paper on it, put the mats on top of it and run it through, and you're done. And again, no guesswork, just adjust the dial to being for these wafer thin metal dies. So that was just a really quick generic unboxing of the Evolution Advanced and what it can do. It's really great. I did get it because of I think I'll go through less mats for one. It'll be interesting to see how well these self-healing mats hold up. I've had my Big Shot for a long time. I had thought about getting some of the electric versions of the Big Shot, but what I liked about this one is that it's portable. I can take it to go with a crank if I want to. If I choose to upgrade with the electric motor on the side, I can do that. But most of all, I have the ease of just using 2 plates to get everything done instead of having to flip through tab 1 and tab 2 plus the 2 acrylic plates and doing all that layering and sandwiching. This is going to be a lot more simple for me and for my kids. So I hope you enjoyed the unboxing video, and I will do tutorials on this in the upcoming months. Thanks for watching.